In the Citadel, knowledge recorded, secrets revealed, corruption destroyed. It was the Archon, the scribe told the horsemen. And it was the Archon, on the end of Death's sword.
Hello YouTube, welcome back to Darksiders Definitive Edition. So we have two bonus contents that we can do here. We're going to do Argol's Tomb first. I'm going to start off with that. So make sure you guys do us a favor. Hit like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see we get more content in the not too distant future. Flintlock Siege of Dawn looks like it's getting pretty close to the end. So we're going to try and keep going and make sure that we get everything done before we move on to do more stuff. We're starting up with a new FM save at the end of the week. I've already looked into what team I'll be playing. Ooh,
why have you called me here, Ostago?
You trade words like I trade coin, Ryder. You give little and you take much. How's this for a bargain? For a moment of your time, I'll give you a tale and an opportunity.
I'm listening.
Before the Lord of Bones sat upon the eternal throne, there was another, more ancient king of the dead. His name was Argol. Argol the Mad. His reign lasted for eons, until he was betrayed.
By the Lord of Bones?
Yes. Now, this tale is no great secret, but for one detail lost to the ages. The location of Argol's tomb. The Lord of Bones cast the tomb out of the underworld, so Argol would not be able to draw upon its power. Since then, knowledge of the tomb and its location have faded into the mists of time. None but Ostagoth remembers.
What became of Argol?
The Lord of Bones could have easily slain his predecessor. Instead, he entombed Argol beneath the dead plains. Now, did the Lord of Bones intend this as mercy or cruelty? Who can guess the motives of the dead? Except yourself, perhaps.
Well, my simple answer to that one is that it's cruelty. Because we've met the Lord of Bones and it makes perfect sense.
What else can you tell me about Argol?
Well, he was considered utterly insane.
That's good to know.
Argol would rant about the end of the world, a coming darkness that would spread through realms of life and death.
Corruption.
No. He spoke of the Riders.
Well,
we must seize this opportunity to find the source of Argol's power, and, if possible, destroy it.
What do you gain from all this, trader?
That is not your concern. Instead, know this. In return for annihilating the source of Argol's strength, I can offer you a great reward.
that sounds good to me. Now, just to let me know about the Crucible and the Crucible Stage 1 and 2. What the fuck? Ooh, new boots. That did the job. I got him. Is there a... Oh, there is. Well, the explosive bolts seem to be very effective. Effective. Messy, but effective. Alright, that dealt with them. That worked. That's a lot of health potions. My guess is there's a boss about to come up around this corner. Very fun. Ooh. I'll equip those. This absolutely feels like a boss arena that we're about to walk into. Oh, hell yeah. This is a boss arena of some kind. Oh, another one of these ice giant things. Oh, there's two of them again now. Just let my gun reload a little bit. There we go. Strange clave done. Ooh. Fancy chest. Who's this? Oh, it's a teleportation back to the start, I guess. Convenient. Well, let me make sure I'm not leaving any money behind or any dropped items. Doesn't look like it. Pop this bad boy open. What's in here? A skill point. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and spend that. Let me just save real quick. Oh yeah, Goldbringer. I forgot about those. Wow, we have a lot of secondary weapons here. Can this be upgraded? It can. Cool. Looks like we gotta go this way first. Well, you know what? Before we do that,
All new items from lands near and far.
let's sell a few things here.
A fair Oh, yeah. A fair price.
Now, do you have anything in here that's better than what I have? You do not. What about our equipment here? Technically, this is better. What about our harness? No. Gauntlets? Kind of. Oh, this is for sure better. Less glilt found, but more experience, more health, more critical damage, more defense. I will absolutely buy those bad boys and equip them.
For ages.
And they look good. God damn. Ems is about to pop into the chat and be like, whose mans is this? It's your mans, Ems. We know. We know it's your mans. We get it. Oh, that reminds me, actually. 1 second. I forgot. I need to grab my phone here. Apologies real quick. I don't mean to pause anything. Shouldn't take too long to sort this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. There's that bad boy. That bad boy being me. Now, let's keep going. Frostbone Crypt. Okay, we got teleporters, we got portals. We got a locked door over there, which needs a key, which I don't have. So we have to go this way first. What are these guys? Shiver spawn. Oh, not getting through that way. Without some thinking with portals. I remember how portals work. Don't worry about it, game. You don't need to explain it to me. Now, I wonder if this is correct, or am I about to end up in a situation where I die? No, I fall out right where I need to be. Okay. And there's another portal over there, so I'm guessing I do this. And then this. Or maybe I do... Let me just make sure this one's charged. Just because I have a feeling I'm going to need it. Yes. Ah. I see the situation here. Well, first of all, because I can... I forgot to jump. Apparently jumping's important. There's a chest up here, and I would like to have it.
I cannot.
There we go. Might as well use the free ones on the floor before you have to pay for them. And then we are deactivating that portal. Putting that portal there. That drops this bad boy right into the corruption crystals, and we have succeeded in our mission. Lovely. We even got the success tone. Not quite the Legend of Zelda's success tone, but it's close enough. It's close enough. It's legally distinct. Oh, hello, Lich King. Ah, bitch. I need you to stop that shit right now. You get me? Yeah. I hear you, but I need you to stop that shit right fucking now. Do you mind? Thank you. Huh. Aha. That's a skeleton key. Now let's just get through this door over here. Oh, excuse me, hang on. Excuse me, sorry, I just had an attack of the sniffles. So, yeah, we're all good now. One moment, I just need to deal with something on my other screen. Yeah, we're good. We are good. We're back at it. Okay, so what's the Oh, I see. I don't believe we're close. Cringe. I don't believe we're close enough to death grip that thing. Nope. That's cool. So we gotta go this way. Huh. That door's locked, it looks like. Let's see. Is there any more? Well, we can't go down that way. Let's see where this takes us, shall we? Also, I should 100% do that. Aha, there is more to this area than meets the eye. These guys are dropping quite a bit of items. I don't know if I have a bonus to that or something at the moment, but there's a lot of them. Whoop. Shit. Where does... Huh. He doesn't run upwards. Maybe if I just leave it alone? Yes. It's because I was trying to direct it upwards, it was pulling me in the wrong direction. Now we just go around, jump backwards, slide down, jump backwards. Perfect. Oh, that's a dragon. Oh, shit. Well, dragons are cool and all that, but looks like we might have to kill one today. Where's the easiest way to get to that? I suppose here? Just do that. Do that. Yep. Those are cool looking sides. Well. Another boss battle. Don't worry about me, I'm just tearing people in half, it's all good. Hey, I leveled up.
Impossible.
Alright, let's grab all the stuff that's on the ground here, shall we? Good selling stuff, I guess, right? We don't have a limited inventory space. So take everything you can find, basically. Oh. Cool. Anything else here? No. Alright, let's move. Do 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 do. Get this bad boy up here hanging. And that needs to go to the left here. Very nice. Okay, we can't go that way, so what's up here? Ah, portal. Or a surface for one at least. There's a chest over here. Some health potions in it. And we are full, so they can sit there and be ready for when we need them. Though, yeah, this looks like a boss battle down here. Well, here we go. Oh. Frostbitten Titan. You look like an excellent way to give yourself 0 toes. Like, this guy has 0 out of 5 on Wiki Feet. Fuck. Didn't mean to pull that up, whatever that did. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. You don't have any face left, my friend. Spire key. Well, it's a good thing you didn't have much of a face to begin with, I guess. Ugh. Oh, claws. Cool.
I cannot.
Alright, let's pop on back to the exit of the dungeon here. Salutations, fellow wanderer. I didn't hear any voice lines there, so...
You know where to find me.
So unless something's broken, I don't think... I think that was about right. Okay, 1 second, guys. I need to double check something real quick. I'll be right back. There we go. Hello, YouTube. Apologies about that. I just needed to double check something real quick. Do we want to sell off some of our items here? Well, you know what? Let's see if there's anything in here that's any good. There's probably not. Can't upgrade that anymore. How do these sides actually look? Shit, they look cool. Pity they're bad, though. We're using the possessed glaive here. Are we? Yes. Right, I want to check and see now. Is there anything in here? Ooh. So this gives me 127 defense, 27 critical damage, 24 strength, and 7 experience. This gives me 178 defense, 8% experience, and extra glint found, but no strength. So I'm going to hang on to that for now. This gives me a bunch more defense. But that's basically it. So yeah, we're going to leave that as is. Those aren't any better. So these gives me critical damage, strength, and glint found. None of these give me anything as good. Yeah. Right. Let's go take on this Spire, shall we? Oh, that reminds me. I need to add a quote to the Discord. Hang on. Because, you know, this is important. Because, you know, if you're subscribed, you get access to the subscriber-only... Well, the Twitch subscriber-exclusive Discord. And if you want access to that, it's just a simple cost of a subscription. Hell, if you have Bezos bucks, those count. Every little helps. Now, let's get back into this. The Frigid Spire, also known as my ex-wife. Oh, well. That didn't exactly work out as I intended. Oh. Yep. So that was slightly smarter. Not much smarter, but slightly smarter. Yeah. Well, nothing that way. Delightful.
This will be your grave.
Oh my god.
I will take your head.
Yeah, fuck you.
Kill him.
And there's a locked door out here? Yeah, this is just locked. Okay. Good afternoon. Hello, Red. How are you doing?
You did this. It is flesh. It will hurt. Together. You cannot win. You did this.
You've just been in an actually useful meeting. You just wish it had ended when it was supposed to. You know? Perfectly balanced, right, as all things should be. The meeting was actually useful, but it went overtime. So, that couldn't really be any more apropos, I don't think, right? The meeting's either gotta be like, this could have been an email and could be done on time, or the meeting is actively useful but goes like an hour overtime. There's no middle ground. Alright, so we can go that way, but what is this way first? Ah, locked door. The classic problem in all adventure games. A locked door. There's also another locked door there. Ah. That's the way back to the little lantern dude. Okay. What happens when I stand on this? Okay. Where's Soul Split again? Oh, I don't need to worry about soul splitting because I can just do this. Yep. Yep. That's the way you do it. Huh. That doesn't make much sense. Oh, I see the solution here. I see the situation. What? Oh, do they both have to be charged? I see. There's a bit of a gap there, alright, to be fair. Because I think they can both be charged. I think both portals can be charged. Yes. And now I have to grab the death grip. Do that. Through there. Back down a little bit. And then jump in. There we go. Almost like I know what I'm doing. Another frozen lich boy. I do indeed, yeah.
The shadows rise.
You did this.
Very good. Let me just jump up here. Can I grab this out of the air? Apparently I can. Right, now where does this go? Well, that explains my question. And then we jump up here, climb the wall, drop down, switch to switch that opens up all these little barbed teeth, gives us access to the thing that we need. Do we need the... Maybe? Given there's a little track on the ground, I'm going to say yes. So let's move this first. Yeah, that does look like a little bit of a too high jump for me to make by myself. Stop that. There we go. Just trying to think of what something I can do here. So we can't go through there. Oh, that's where we were. We were there earlier. Oh, wait a second. This is probably not how you're supposed to do this, but this is how I'm going to do it. I mean, it worked for me, I guess. And we drop that there, and we walk over here. We death grip that bad boy. And now we hang this bad man up. Now, where is the light that this needs to go into? Probably to that portal over there, if I had to guess. So it goes into this portal and out of the one in the wall here? Yeah. That lets us into that area. Ah, I see, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. We're getting there. This looks like another fight to me. After we gain the key, maybe? Yeah.
I will take your head. It will hurt. Kill him!
Oh. Oh, where did all my HP go? There we go. And now we can use this to open up the store that's right here. Very fancy. Oh, this is the big boss fight, yeah. Here we go. The Ice Dragon. I smell the flesh of the living.
I smell the flesh of the living.
I see an enemy before me, ready for his end.
You have the soul of a great worm.
Why do you serve the Lost King?
I serve those who summon me, my essence incarnated by their will.
I mean to destroy you.
You may destroy this form, but you cannot destroy me. Mine is not a soul to be fed to the well, for within me beats the pure power of the abyss. None can escape it.
None are beyond death.
Then come, prove your claim.
Frostbane. Oh, fuck. Game crashed. Be right back, guys. Be right back, YouTube. Holy shit. Hello, YouTube. We're back. Game crashed. We're just gonna skip this real quick. Hello, Frostbane. How you doing? We've apparently learned as well, do not shoot Frostbane with Redemption, it will freeze the game. Ow, ow, ow. Son of a bitch. Not cool, Mr. Dragon, not cool. I know you're an ice dragon and all that, but that shit's not cool, man. Let me out. What the fuck? Oh. There we go. We got it. Ooh. So no head? Holy shit. Absolutely zero head. Holy shit. Very cool.
So you return.
I suppose you want a share of the treasure.
Fear not, Rider. Ostagoth has his reward. Please, take a look.
Cool. Nothing here is better than what I already have. Yeah. Oh.
A fair... Yes, I'll make...
Nothing here is better than what I'm already wearing. It's all better in every single defense level except for maybe the Wayfarer Greaves is the only thing that I might consider. Like these ones, the blue ones.
A fair price.
Frostforged twins. Layer upon layer of glacial ice forms these razored edges of this arm blade. Each strike from the twins leaves the wound rimmed with freezing ice. Each blow especially savage. In addition, the twins' enhancements steal wrath energy from any opponent and transfer it to the wielder. Cool. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and buy some health potions as well from Ostagoth while I'm here.
Boy,
Thank you. See you later, Ostagoth. So that's one of the 2 additional campaigns done, I believe. Yep, that's it. I actually don't know how to get to the... Oh, well, game broke. Be right back. Alright guys, we're back. We're actually going to head straight into the Abyssal Forge, because I believe this is the second of 2 additional campaigns that the game has. And we're going to give it a go. Oh, this is on the... I
Have to go alone.
Oh, we don't have any extra health potions. That's a bit cringe, but alright. Hopefully we'll find one. Yeah, you can tell that certain challenges and certain like dungeons were made with different things in account. So like this time, I don't have the death grip. Sorry, no, it's not death grip I don't have. It is the void thing. The portal maker. So, interesting that they only have certain things available to you at certain times. But we'll see what this is like, because I've never actually played the additional content in this game. I only ever played the base game. Well, I lie. I played the Definitive Edition, but I never played any of the additional content. I never actually went in and played it. And then once we finish all of the additional content, we're going to focus on the main story, basically, as much as we can past that point. I guess we do that. That's as far as I can go. Oh, no, there's a thing right here, which doesn't lead us anywhere particularly useful. But I guess I can do this. Have you stand on that. And then have you go up this way? Yeah. That works. My guess is that I can't reach this, so I have to put the... Yeah. Have to put the statue of me in the middle. Have one of these bad boys run up this way. And then stand here. Also, yes, don't forget to take your meds today, guys, if you need to take any. Just as a quick reminder. And we unsoul split and we keep on going. Wrath potion. Not the potion I'm looking for.
A visitor? I'm afraid my home is quite a mess. Speak plainly if you value your life, such as it is. Oh, how rude of me. I am a smith, a visionary architect, sculptor, creator of the masterpiece that resides in this realm. And you must be an agent of the Makers. They trapped me here for thousands of years. Now they think my death will ease their guilt. They are not forgiven.
Oh, fuck me. That's a lot of HP after going out of my HP pool.
Wait, please. You must wait. You attacked me, Smith. Your madness has blinded you. Mad, am I? You Now, let us not be ruled by our baser instincts. We can help each other. Answer my questions and I will stay my hand. I won't ask again. Where are we?
This is the Shadowlands. A void between a tree of life and the tree of death. It's a rather pleasant place for a visit, is it not? Or an eon of imprisonment, as it were?
If you're such a genius, why haven't you escaped?
Transportation is no obstacle for a smith such as myself. But the Makers have sealed the portal. Or so I had thought.
The power of corruption has broken the lock of your prison.
But how? I don't... Oh, gods, what will it do? Wait! Don't leave! You have to help me.
Why?
My masterpiece! It threatens countless worlds! The Abyssal Forge is a sentient being of living stone, and it has crafted an implacable army. If the portal seal is unlocked, creations of the Abyssal Forge will invade other realms.
How is this any of my concern?
Ah, you don't understand. I crafted the Abyssal Forge to harness the power of the Abyss. It lives, it breathes, it creates constructs that can then build yet more Abyssal Forges. Well, unlike myself, the Abyssal Forge is utterly insane. Its constructs will destroy everything in their path.
You should not have meddled with the powers of the Abyss. You must unmake this.
I have tried, yet I cannot.
Damn you. What must be done, then?
First, you must escape this island. The waters here are deadly to your living flesh. However, I can make a talisman to shield you. But first, you must bring me the right materials.
Oh. Collect Chaos Ore. Alright, let's go do it then. Oh, thank God. A health potion. Okay. Let's go. Took us about an hour and a half to defeat the first additional bit of content. Let's see if it matches up with this. Okay, nothing to lock onto. That in my mind means that there's no nest around here at least. Oh, that's up there. Okay. Okay, that's what Chaos Ore looks like then. Well, that's a bit of an educating moment then. Good to know. Excuse me. Stop that. Thank you. Oh hey, new sights. And they're better than the ones that I'm currently using. Take a look at that in a minute. Any other bits and pieces on the ground? No. Okay, we're going to save real quick then, just to make sure that way we don't lose any progress. Before we take a look at these new sides. Ooh, those look really cool. Looking badass, Mr. Death. Ah. Another piece of chaos ore. Cool. Right, we'll come back to this one, because I have no idea what this is. We got a ball from somewhere, which I guess is going to be sprung up at some point from underneath us, maybe? At the moment, don't know how to do that, so we'll leave it be and we'll go find something else we can do. Thankfully, they don't make you work for a map. So we got the one out of here. We got the one that was out here. Okay. Haven't gone through this door yet. Let's see what's going on in here. Oh. I can't make it to this, can I? Nope. That must be something to do then later, because I'm going to assume that there's something closer by that we can press or interact with. That allows us to actually advance here? Because there's only... There's no way to go that way. Or do we... Huh. Ah, I'm getting an idea now. If I soul split here, I can unlock the gate there with this. I can then bring my other self over here to unlock the little gate at the bottom. Oh no, I have to leave somebody. Okay, I see. So I can't do that. So if I soul split, somebody has to go down here. And somebody has to go down here. No way forward. No way back. Is there a way up? Oh, there is a way up. And that'll open up that, which means that I can unactivate Soul Splitter and I can just walk through the door. I was having a dork moment there. We got there. Let's grab this treasure chest, shall we? Because, you know, we deserve it after all this hard work. Ah, defense and critical damage. Now we're up. There's some constructs around here. Oh, that's right, these are lightning damage as well. I forgot about that. Well, it does the majority of the work. Excuse me, sir. Why are you taking 0 damage there? I don't appreciate that. Sabatons. Well, there is a door over there that I'm going to have to get involved in. Okay. Let's clear out this room. We gotta head up the stairs over here to get to that other door. Oh, what are you things? You got 4 out of the 7 bits of Chaos Ore that we need. Oh, fuck. Right. Be right back, guys. That's unfortunately broken. Unpause the recording, and we're back. It doesn't look like it. Well, sorry, it looks like the room didn't respawn anyway, but it looks like the sides didn't. The room on the map is filled. The chest, however, is still there. So we'll see if we open this door and... no enemies. You gotta remember, every single bit of this game is randomized, right? So all the weapons and stuff that you pick up is random. Like, we got boots this time. So, it's fine. It's not as bad as losing the possessed bucklers that we picked up that one time, like really early on in the game, and I was really excited about it because possessed weapons. It was like the first possessed weapon we'd had, and I couldn't wait to show it to you guys. And then the game died, and it was cringe. But it's fine. It happens. It's an old game from the time before time. And I'm just glad that it works mostly on PC hardware. Mostly. Huh. Let's see what's up this way first. And this is where the ball has to go. Ooh, ow. The last one got me. I guess this is where we soul split. We gotta unlock all the rest of the way down. You have to do this one. And then can you... Well, yeah, technically, we don't need you to unlock that last one because we can just turn around with the ball. Not close enough, though. Guess you have to do it in slightly smaller chunks. And yeet. Darksiders 3 I fully expect to be a lot more stable than this. Largely because it's a relatively new game. Didn't release all that long ago. Like Darksiders 3 released, I think, less than 3 or 4 years ago. 2021, I think. 2019, maybe. Relatively new. I've heard it's really stable, so happy enough with that, to be honest. Don't know if we're playing it straight after this, though. We might take a little break from Darksiders just to not get burned out on it. Not do like a full marathon. And then in like a couple weeks, maybe after we finish, after we get like a little bit more in depth into the FM save that we're probably going to do, we'll figure out what else we want to do. Maybe, I don't know. I don't really have any kind of plan, I will say. My plan more or less revolves around me just doing what I feel like doing, and right now I'm like, maybe we'll play little FM and we'll see what else is going on, because Kazan is still a thing, and that will probably take longer than I think, because it's going to be a lot harder than I think. To be fair, though, I watched somebody somewhat recently playing Kazan, playing parts that I had already played, and they were taking on Viper, and for the full 3.5-hour stream, they fought Viper. That was all they did, and I felt so much better about myself. Didn't even get to Viper's second phase. No, they got close like once or twice, but they kept losing to him. And apparently Viper was worse pre-nerf. Apparently he's been nerfed at one point or another, and he was worse before that. So I'm pretty proud in the fact that I managed to beat him. Not necessarily pre-nerf, but I beat him. Those of you who want to watch that on YouTube, there's a Kazan the First Berserker, or as I've called it, the First Buff Blonde Kazan. You could find it on the playlists section of the YouTube channel.
Is unacceptable.
Oh, I'm back here. Hello, friend. Anything in here particularly interesting? Nope. Did I miss some then on the way here, maybe? That's kind of annoying. Looking for some big red crystals. Let me just do that real quick. We can't go through this way. We found our Chaos Ore here already, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was like up a floor. Glad I saved. Be right back, people. Right, guys, we're back. So we gotta go find some more Chaos Ore. I just don't know where it is, and it's not popping up on the map, so let's just take another lap and see if we can spot any giant red crystals around. Because there wasn't any down there, I don't believe. Is there some up here that's hidden out of the way? No. Yeah, because we got the Chaos Ore from here. That leads us back to where we started. We found the crystal that was over there. Okay, so where's the rest of the crystals then?
Dust? What do you see?
Apparently we gotta go this way.
Dust? What do you see?
We gotta go back this way. Okay, so is it in here then?
Dust? What do you see?
Dust doesn't seem to have a fucking clue where he's going. He tells me to go through a door and back through a door. Not much help on that one. Okay. I'm going to save myself the hassle of walking around like a tool. And I'm just going to Google this. Yeah. We're just going to do a quick wee bit of Google foo, possibly. Though I have a feeling I got to go to the right here in the Iron Glade. But let's take a look at some Google fooing, shall we? Darksiders 2. What's it called? What's this called again? Shit. DLC. So this is the Abyssal Forge DLC, the Abyssal Forge guide. Can we get a non-video one, please? Let me just pause the recording while I read this guide. Okay. Apparently it is this way. And through here we need to go. I'm glad that I looked up a guide for this, because I would have never known that there's apparently more to this room that I didn't guess was a thing. So we climb up here, we jump off here, we do that, yeah, that's all good. Oh, no, sorry, I'm wrong. Gotta go up this way. Go through here. Follow the pathway. It's straight ahead into the road to the left. Pressure plate. Yeah. Zone 1 drop down. Stand on this pressure plate. Set on the clone previous pressure plate. Have clone 2 enter the open gate to the left and then through the second gate opposite the floor below. So down here? And then down here. Oh. There's one. And then we gotta send this bad boy up. us. And then through this little thing over here, there should be another ore, and that should be it. There we go. Well, there's our way back to him at least. Oh. That's a lot of constructs. And that's that. Now he's got to return to the Mad Smith.
This is what you require. Ah, good, yes. Oh, behold, Rider! This talisman is beyond the skill of most makers. Almost too fine for one such as you.
Enough. Tell me how to destroy the Abyssal Forge.
Destroy the Heartstone, of course.
Consider it done.
Mad Smith's device. Crafted from Chaos Orb of the Mad Smith, this device allows the owner to cross the poisonous waters of the Shadowlands unharmed. Well, let me just pop a quick salve. Alright, where are we headed to now? Well, let's see if this works. Oh shit, it does. Cool. Reminds me of that lava resistance ring from Dark Souls 1. We're now in the Shadow Helm. That's locked. Well. Mm. This looks a little frosty. Oh. Wrong button. There we go. Noom. Boop. Nicely placed. We gotta take the long way back. Well, not really the long way back, but the... No, we can't go this way because there's no way out that way. Can we? Because we fell into a hole to get up here, so... Unless there's something that I can't remember. Okay. Let's jump down here and see if there is any way back now. I doubt it, but we'll take a look. Yeah, I thought so. Once again, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. It looks like they actually put us back into a position where we can continue on with this. Okay, let's keep going. Feels a little bit like cheating, but I didn't break the game, so... Never say no to free stuff, folks, especially in an RPG. I see. Am I stuck now? It looks like it. Well. Okay, we're not stuck. So what I gotta do is I gotta go up there, and I think I gotta split so that way I can hold down that lever with one of my clones while using the other clone to actually do the thing. So like I can split right here. I can do that. And then I can do that. And then I can do that. Then I can do this. That lets me land here, which lets me press this down. Which sends that fella to there. I had it smart, so I did. Now we go here. Perfection. Why are you not letting me roll the fucking ball? Is that fucking thing like stuck in like a track or something? Oh my god. That's really annoying. It fell in a certain spot and now it's literally stuck in a track. I don't know if I can fix that. Can I? Nope, I can't. Like, I know you guys probably can't hear it, but I'm pressing the button right now. And it's like going to grab it, but then it won't. And I can't knock it around because it won't let me. Right, well, I guess I hope that this isn't important and we can go back to the next one. Because this is fucked. So, yeah. Well, let's go back and exit, and we'll hopefully not have to use this in the future. Or if we do come back in the future, maybe it's fixed itself because it's reset or something. Hmm. Well, there's apparently more that we can do in this area, so hopefully we don't need to worry. If we need to, I will quit and I will go back to the main campaign, because it looks like this bit of content might be a bit broken. And I don't like saying that about games, because I know that other people will have very different experiences. Hello, Dan. How you doing, Danny? What's the crack? I'm having a little bit of a time with this game right now. A few bits. I've just finished the first bit of additional content, and I'm doing the second one now. But unfortunately, the second bit of additional content seems a little bit broken, and I'm kind of struggling to get through it. What are you up to, Dan? How are things? Same old in the office on a boring Wednesday. Very fun. Very fun. Hope the office stays boring. You're getting shit done, but no one's in your department looking for some chats. Well, that's annoying. I used to have a colleague who I could always be like, "Hey, you up for some bants?" Like while we're doing some work. And if they were in the office, they would be like, "Sorry, I'm in the office right now." But every other day of the week, they were like, "Oh yeah, 100%. Let's talk shit for a little bit while we're doing a bit of work here." It was great. One of the few things that I didn't mind about. You won tickets for Photo Wildlife Park? That's wild. You gonna go? You gonna make it a date with you and Tommy? I used to love Photo Wildlife Park. Fuck yeah, yeah. I used to love Photo Wildlife Park when I was a kid. I remember going once or twice, and it was so good. Next time I'm down in Cork, I might have to go again.
Impossible. I can't use that yet.
Okay. You know, first time 2 years ago, Tom? Ooh.
Interference is unacceptable.
Matt Smith did not lie. His creation lives. Why build so many constructs?
It is my function. My progeny shall construct abyssal forges upon other worlds. A new race that shall inherit all of creation.
I will not allow that.
You are not like the Makers. You are neither angel nor demon. Something of both. What is your function?
I am death.
The dawn of a new age begins with me.
How's the weather in the east? Sunny. It's very cold. It actually snowed today. What, really? Yeah, it snowed today. I was around town doing a few bits, and I was actually wearing my trench coat. I was like, it's way too fucking late in the year to be wearing a damn trench coat, but I look cool while doing it, so... It was 3 degrees Celsius, I think, earlier today. I don't know if it's that cold right now, but it was very cold. Yeah, I woke up to snow this morning, so that was a nice surprise on April 16th. It wasn't a lot of snow. My partners live a bit further vertically, a little bit further, more vertically than I do. They live a bit higher up in the mountains, and they were like, "Yeah, it's been snowing all day up here," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" It's usually the opposite. Yeah, it was a bit wild when I saw it, and I was like, "Hang on a second, am I reading my calendar right? Cork bad, East good. Yeah, that's usually how it would work, right? But not how it's been working recently. The last few days, it was really nice though. Like it was mid-teens, low 20s the last few days. Up until like yesterday, it was really nice." Windy and cold there, but none of the white stuff. None of the Bolivian acting powder, as Mitch called it yesterday. Oh, that's right. I want to show you guys something after this fight, actually. That's perfectly timed, then. It's going to be a thing we keep, and we can't remember why. That's going to be a big in-joke for sure. Much like the cult classic Kong Skull Island. I sorted that out. Return to the Mad Smith. Let's go. Hello.
It is done. Yes. And now, will you end me as well? Your broken mind is punishment enough, Smith. Don't make me regret my mercy. Time to make a new masterpiece.
Abyssal Forge Hammer. Well, that's that done. So let me just go ahead and... Because in order to actually return back to the main campaign, we got to do this. Perfection. So before we do that, I'm just going to pause the recording. Hi guys, welcome back. We were just talking about really bad public planning, because that's fun. That's something we like to do here. Let's take it on, shall we? So we are headed to... Oh, that's right, we're headed to Hell next. We already went to an angelic spot, and now we're heading to a demonic spot. Shadow's Edge. Level up. Let's spend these skill points, shall we? We have 4 of them to spend.
Welcome to Shadow's Edge, horseman. Now, go as the crow flies, or your brother is lost.
This place looks familiar.
As well it should. This is the dark reflection of the Crystal Spire, a realm where demons, rather than angels, keep watch. But corruption turned their gaze inward, and what they saw there destroyed them.
What of the key?
It remains within, bound by a powerful master.
Master of Puppets? You would think, by the way, and this is 100% another moment of discussing a new public transport line in Cork City in Ireland. You would think that they would build a Lewis exclusive, like, railway bridge, so that way they could have their own thing and not have to worry about stop signs or anything like that, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just a little bit too utilitarian. You get the leftovers from Dublin. Yeah. I think that's the same for every city in Ireland, though. It's like, oh, Dublin gets all this money and all this time and all this energy. And everything else gets the scraps. Oh, hey, friend.
Welcome to the Dark Kingdom, horseman.
If you're following me.
Nothing of the sort. I've come to part demons from their coins, and you from their souls. Are we so different?
I'm looking for a key.
But of course, Samael keeps many wonders in the vaults beneath the black stone. I have come to trade for what few he would part with. But I fear not all is well in the Red Court. Samael would never let his realm slide so far into nothingness. Beware of what you find on Samael's throne, and whom. Rumors are all that escape the vortex of a mad Queen Lilith who still clings to rule.
Lilith. Why am I not surprised? Samael was there when I fought the Nephilim.
No doubt watching with great interest. The demon Samael plays a game of his own devising, and we are his pawns.
I've heard of this place. The Black Stone.
Yes, the throne of Samael, the Blood Prince, the Red Wanderer. He has many names, yet one home.
Not much left.
Corruption devours the Black Stone, as it has countless worlds, as it will the Forge Lands, the Undead Plains, even Earth.
That is corruption. What does it seek?
The end of existence itself. And in its place, nothingness.
And how do we fight that?
We don't. Your precious balance only serves to stay its hand. But what do I know? I am but a simple merchant. All new items from lands near and far.
Thanks, Ostagoth. Got any plans for the Easter weekend? Absolutely not. Zero plans for my Easter weekend. I usually don't have plans for Easter anyway.
I hope you...
It would be very rare for me to actually be doing something on the Easter weekend other than like eating an immense amount of candy and staying at home doing nothing. Notions. Yeah, notions. He's got notions, so he does. He's got some notions going on. But no, I really enjoy just kind of staying at home and doing fucking nothing for a little time. And to be fair, I was in hospital last week, so I think that's probably for the best. I have a wedding next Saturday I have to go to, as much as I don't want to go to it. Didn't know you were? Yeah, I had a pretty bad infection. And a fever and a few other things going on, and they were like, we want to keep you here for 24 hours. And I'm like, okay, cool. But I was there for 48 in the end, and I'm all good now. Hence why I'm on the antibiotics. So yeah, I'm just going to stay at home and enjoy the peace and quiet for the weekend. And then next weekend I have to go to a wedding, so... yeah, fun. I don't want to go, but I'm being made to go. Oh, is this where we meet Lilith? I think it is.
Thanks for the warning. You can come out now, Lilith.
Oh, hello, Lilith. Somebody else Ems wants to have sex with.
You blame me for hiding? You are death, where you ride. No one is safe. Not even your mother.
You are not my mother.
Did I not create Absalom from the mingled dust of angel and demon? And from that first Nephilim, were not the rest formed? They were brothers to the horsemen. Yet when the riders slaughtered the Nephilim, only you showed remorse. Why did you not cast the amulet into the abyss, as the council ordered? Why spare their souls? If not to one day undo your sin.
My sin? This corruption was born in Absalom. It rises from him like a black tide, and you, Mother, must help me stop it. Where is the demon key?
In Samael's keeping. But he is gone now, and the key has vanished. Oh, don't worry, my child. Time, like sin, may be undone. With this, you can return to the past, to Samael's stronghold before his fall, and find the demon key. I only ask that when you reach the Well of Souls, you will answer your heart and resurrect the Nephilim.
Phase Walker. An enhanced version of the Void Walker now can tear Void in the present and the past, allowing for time travel. Your bridesmaid's dress arrived today. Very nice.
Welcome back.
You still haven't told me where to find the key.
I share Samael's bed, not his secrets. If you want the key, you must speak with him yourself.
I don't believe Samael simply vanished.
Death, my love. You know so little about the infernal realms. There is a new order coming. Built upon the fall of man, every demon vies for power. If Samael is missing, he is not the only one.
You got Tom's suit sorted as well. Very nice. I have my suit sorted for next week.
What brings you to Samael's kingdom?
I am drawn to raw power, and no demon in any realm can match that of Samael. He could have ruled over us all, but now he is gone. And that destiny once again falls to my children. Bring back the Nephilim, and all of creation will be yours.
What color suit am I wearing? Wearing a nice purple suit. Nice throne. Purple and black. I'll probably stand out, but I don't really give a shit. I'm only going to the reception. You saw in the shop last week that green suits are in. Green's always in. If you're redheaded, green suits and green clothes are usually always in. Oh, I remember this area. What am I looking for? Yeah, my planning. I'm only going to the reception afterwards, so I'm not planning on staying very long. You own the energy? No, I just don't like the people at the wedding. Oh, geez, yeah. I mean, there's also the fact that they're not paying for, like, you have to pay for your own dinner. And I know that that's not super uncommon these days. But I don't know how they expect me to give them a gift and also pay for my own dinner when I'm not working. Like, come on now, guys. Have some sense.
This day you died on your own innards. Have you come seeking a slow death? Stand still, louse! To the abyss with you!
That's actually really weird. There you go. So yeah, they expect a gift, which on average, about 80, 90 euro, which I don't have. I don't have that money to give them. Then there's also the dinner, which I'm like, I don't have money to pay for this shit. I don't know how you expect me to pay for this. Like, I've got my car insurance next month to pay for. I'd rather not go to a wedding and pay that instead, because I'll actually need that. But here we are. I'm being forced to go to it because they're family, and I don't give a shit about that, but my family do, so. Free bar usually isn't a thing, but food is usually provided. I don't know. Listen, if you guys want to, like, leave bad reviews on the wedding for me, you can feel free to do so. I'm not here to argue with you. If you have to pay to feed people at your wedding, you shouldn't have a wedding. I mean, I don't think they should have a wedding, because I'm pretty sure there'll be a divorce in 5 years, but that's just me. Or invite so many people. I mean, I said I wasn't going to go, and my family were like, actually, you have to. And I'm like, then why the fuck are you inviting me if I have to go? There's usually too much food and people take doggy bags home. Oh, I don't expect that at all at this wedding. I fully expect to end up in a situation where, like, I'm going to eat whatever food that they provide me, and then on the way home I'm going to stop for, like, a bag of chips or some shit, because I'm not going to get enough food there. I fully expect it. Yeah, I got into a big argument with my with my mother over the fact that I didn't want to go to the wedding.
Have you come seeking a slow death?
And they're only having a party to get gifts. I mean, it's likely. It's not unlikely. But I don't really know what to... I told my family I didn't want to go. And they were like, why? And I'm like, because I don't want to fucking go. I don't want to go to this wedding. And they were like, well, you have to go. And I'm like, then why the fuck did you bother telling me I have a choice here? And they were like, oh, would you expect him to come to your wedding? And I'm like, no. I wouldn't expect him to come to my wedding. I don't expect anyone to come to my wedding. I'm not going to have one. Your mother is currently disgusted that very little of your family are going to your sister's wedding in May, so my other sister, whose wedding in September, just axed them from the invites. Ooh. Drama. Drama. Yeah, like, my plan is to just sort of show up at the after party. No, sorry, not the after party. At the reception. Have some food. Fuck off home, like an hour after food, and then just chill in my tracksuit bottoms and enjoy myself at home in the comfort of my own space. This is why I'm glad I don't bother with family drama. I'm like, listen, there's no wedding I'm ever going to be inviting you guys to, because I'm not having a wedding. If I'm ever getting married, it's because it's for tax purposes. You needn't worry about there being a big thing. You always wanted to elope, and your mom was like, no, don't have a small wedding, and now she's like, go for it. I mean, listen, I had never planned on eloping. I had planned on telling my family, hey, I'm getting married. We're going to go down to the registry office together in, like, jeans and t-shirts. We're going to sign the paperwork, and then we're going to head out for pints, and then we're fucking off somewhere nice for a weekend. Or like a week, instead of bothering when I had that bullshit wedding shit. Like, spend a fiver to get the fucking paperwork done, and then instead of spending 10,000 euros on a fucking wedding, spend it on fucking off somewhere nice for a week or whatever, you know? That was always more appealing to me than any shit that you could tell me to do at a wedding. When you get hitched, it'll be the smallest wedding ever. My idea sounds perfect. It does. Hey, listen. I have great ideas. People just seem to think that I'm an asshole. Like, my mother has been married before. She did the big white wedding thing. I was there. I was a ring bearer. And I'm like, I would never do that shit again. And she's like, yeah, absolutely. I'd never do that shit again. I've already done it once. And I'm like, yeah, but I wouldn't do it. I didn't think it was particularly entertaining or particularly fun as a 5-year-old. I thought it was a waste of everyone's time. Oh. I am. You are an asshole, but so am I, so it's great. Yeah, fair enough. Your sister's having a traditional wedding. She was telling you the most caterings do maximum of 50 people for dinner, so you and Tom couldn't think of 50 people to invite. Was that including, like, inviting me and, like, inviting the rest of the Doris team and their partners? So, like, inviting Will and his boyfriend, and inviting QG and Nikki... inviting me and my partner if they wanted to come. That sort of thing. Like, do you get to 50 if you do that? I'm curious. Yeah, Doris team, even Andy and Wow. Impressive. You could invite Midge and his missus. There's an extra 2 people. I think we even said we'd invite some of our mam's friends. Damn. Like, proper struggled. Yeah, I'd struggled to get 20 people, I think. I'd probably get to 15 easy enough, but after that I'm like, right, we gotta think about inviting, like, people who we don't really like, but people who have to be there for the sake of it. At which point I'm like, okay, it's not a wedding anymore. To be fair, you couldn't pay me to have a wedding with that many people at it. Utari did. The wedding I went to in Scotland had at least 50 people at it. But that included, like, friends from work. I had met some of them already because I went to the stag. I had met Ian and Ricky already. Ian and Ricky didn't bring their partners with them. I think Ian is single, and I think Ricky's partner lives in South London, so they couldn't get the time off for it, I don't think. And then there was like a bunch of Utari's EVE Online friends who came, and that was like a significant portion of their guest list was like video game friends and like some of his wife's like theater friends, like really like had to invite like friends and stuff to hit the 50 people. But it was a nice wedding, I will say. It was a very nice wedding. I had a good time at it. Honestly, you just want a party with some close family and friends. I mean, that's fair. That makes sense. I think my guest list might be like maybe 20 people long, and if we absolutely need to, I could probably cut that down to 10. The only reason it would be 20 people long is because I need to invite my family, like my actual flesh and blood family. COVID wedding? Yeah, COVID wedding. I remember people complaining about like the limits at COVID weddings, and I'm like, this sounds great. I only have to deal with 10 people? That sounds fucking fabulous. You want people crying about it on the radio? Oh yeah, I remember, I think I either tried to call in to like a radio station to be like, hey, just so you're aware, if you want to have a big white wedding, you can always postpone your wedding, but you could always just shut the fuck up and stop being a little whiny baby about it. It's a wedding. It's nothing that important. Like, God forbid you harm no people. Yeah, it's a wedding. You might have multiple of them. More than one, well, that statistic, the more than half of things end in divorce is actually a bit of a false stat. Because that doesn't differentiate the people who've like been widowed, that sort of thing, or widowers. But You know, there's an amount of people who, like, you know, who will have more than one wedding in their life. Your sister's having 3. Why is she having 3? Is this her 3rd wedding? Has she been married 3 times already? Or is she like having one in Ireland, one somewhere else, and then one with their family? Because I know people who've done that before as well. She's eloping in August, reception in September, abroad, and 1 in Ireland. Okay. She must fucking love weddings. You could not pay me to have that many weddings. She never wanted to be married until your older sister got engaged. Can someone tell me, right? I know that you, after mentioning it, you have multiple sisters. Can someone tell me, is that a common thing with people who have multiple sisters? Like, one of your sisters gets engaged and you go, oh, now I'm going to get engaged? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, my brother's having a second kid, and it hasn't made me change my mind about wanting to not have 0 kids. Like, I want 0 kids for my 30... for January next year, I'm getting a vasectomy. I'm treating myself to it after my 30th birthday. You see, as well with having kids and buying houses. See, I disagree with buying houses, because if I could buy a house, I'd buy a house. Like, that's not something that I'd argue with. Not just sisters, it's in the workplace, too. Yeah, I've never seen that in the workplace, but that's just me, I suppose. As one of 2, no. Okay, so Red's sister has not decided to get married. Or at least, sorry, no, your sister's married, I think, right, Red? I think you mentioned this before. Ow, ow, ow. You actually read a piece on it? That's interesting. Didn't incentivize you to speed your planning up at all? That's fair enough. I mean, my planning was always the same. Only get married if the other person was okay with getting married for the sake of tax purposes. We keep a separate bank account, but we have a joint bank account for savings and for mortgage payments and that sort of stuff if we ever get a house. For rent and things like that. Then basically I would be like, yeah, we're getting married for tax purposes. We're gonna save up for like a year, spend that money on fucking off somewhere really nice and warm or wherever for like a week. If they're like, oh, I want to go somewhere historically interesting, I'm like, okay, why don't we go to like, you know, Prague or something? That sounds like fun. Get married for green card purposes. I mean, yeah, that's true. The only problem with that is right now is that since I'm unemployed, it doesn't actually do anything. But I do have a friend who got married in America recently for green card purposes. He was already dating her, and they had already planned on getting married. It's just that it kind of expedited the process. Also, I'll be honest, I don't actually know if getting married in Ireland gives you citizenship rights or gives you, like, nesting rights, or whatever they'd be called. Like, you can stay here, but you're not a citizen, kind of thing. But yeah, no weddings for me, no kids for me. It's all good. Hey, Samael.
So, the Charred Council sends only one horseman, even to the past. No. This visit is unsanctioned. In fact, no one knows you're here.
Not so. Hand over the key, it can be our little secret.
Pitiful. Flawed castings from a perfect mold. Absalom was always stronger than the rest of you.
You'll find me strong enough, Samael.
Yes. You have overcome many obstacles to stand here before me. But sometimes the hero dies in the end. Ask your brother.
Will you surrender the key, or must I take it?
Horseman, you already know the answer.
A friend of yours did that and had a really bad time. I fully expect it to not be a great time. But I'd rather have it done and dusted over worrying about anything. You can get citizenship after 3 years of marriage and 3 years of residence. That's fair.
Stay down, horseman.
That was weird. Got my ass kicked. That's fair enough, though. I actually kind of knew about the residency thing because a friend of mine's wife is deciding to change her citizenship over, and they needed to know how long they had to be a resident in Ireland because they had to travel a lot for work.
Stay down, horseman. Interesting. Perhaps you'll succeed after all. Either way, it will be quite a show.
New campaign, the Demon Lord Belial. Rumors have surfaced that perhaps the Third Kingdom has not been completely destroyed, but remnants of humanity still yet survive. Seek out the truth and unearth a forgotten evil. The Demon Lord Belial. Access constant additional campaigns in the main menu. Demon Key. How's the job search going? Well, I had an interview a little while ago. Unfortunately, it didn't go very well. And they basically told me, "Hey, we liked your CV, we liked your written application, your written interview, but unfortunately, there were 3,000 other applicants for this role, and some of them just had more specific information and knowledge about the industry than you did. So sorry." I had another one that came up that asked me to do an AI interview, and I told them to go fuck themselves. Just asking if you new roles opening up in your team. Well, I'm still looking. So yeah, I'm still looking. So yeah, that's how my job search has been going. Not great. Not great. Can I send you the job specs? Absolutely you can. Absolutely. I'd appreciate it, in fact.
Dust? What do you see?
Ironically enough, I keep getting emails from the company that's like, hey, remember to do your AI interview, and I'm like, no, I've already told you I won't be doing it. Leave me alone. What even is an AI interview? So the way it works is, according to what they told me, is you sit down in front of a machine learning algorithm and you like explain to it, like you answer questions that the machine asks you. Like, explain this, explain that, tell me about this, tell me about how you use this and that. And I'm like, this could just be done by a human. Like, this is just a human's job. Yeah, I know. It's literally just someone from HR. I'm like, I sent them an email saying this is inhumane, ridiculous, incredibly unappealing to me. I don't understand why it's a thing. I wish you would stop doing it. I'm not going to continue with my application process because of the fact that this is a thing. And they were like, oh, this is how we do it. Did you blast them on Glassdoor? No, I should though. Good point. I'm sure I just get told off like, hey, this is the company they've built, so. Apparently, that was the email that sent me back. They were like, oh yeah, this is, you know, we appreciate your opinion, but however, this is how this company has been built and this is how we will continue to operate. And I was just like, well, was it an AI company? No, it was a recruitment agency. I'll see if I can find their email. I haven't deleted them all yet, which I probably should have, but I haven't deleted all their emails yet. It seems so lazy and cold. I mean, yeah, it is. Like, you could, like, I literally said to them, you could not have a recruiter get on the phone with me for like 10 minutes, and we would absolutely smash this out, as opposed to spending half an hour suffering through a machine asking me fucking stupid questions. But no, they refused to do it. So I just sort of shrugged and went, well, I'm not doing the interview then. I couldn't, fam? No, I couldn't. I just sort of shrugged and went, I'm not doing your interview then. I have no interest in working for your company if this is how you treat your recruitment process. Like, come on, of all the things to, like, cut down on, you know? It's hard enough dealing with people, absolutely. Like, I filled out what I felt was an absolutely fantastic written interview for the job I applied for. They agreed with me. They said, you did a great job. Unfortunately, there's 3,000 other people who want this role because they hire internationally. And I'm like, you know what? That's fair enough. That's absolutely fair. I can't argue with the fact that there's probably, in a group of 3,000 people, somebody who is more qualified than me. But at least in that case, I can go, well, I tried my best. It was read by a human, and they did their best to, like, try and find positives for me. But my fuck. Actual feedback is so rare now. I know. It's one of the reasons why I was happy to actually get an email back for them, even though it was basically them telling me, hey, sorry, we're not interested. At least it was something. At least it was them telling me, hey, we're sorry, but we're not interested. I was like, well, that's something at least.
Time you find something. Dust? What do you see?
Alright, well, we can't go back this way. Yeah, so my interviewing has not been very good. I don't necessarily think it's because of me, which I know that can be a little bit like, oh, I'm great, I'm perfect. No, it's just, I just don't think that there's like, I don't really think there's excellent recruiting processes out there anymore. What the fuck is this? Nomad's Gnome. Okay. Fair enough. Now the question is, how the hell do I get out of here? Gotta do a course in AI security and work now? Is that like how to be safe while I don't know. I don't even know if I want to care. I don't even know if I care enough to actually ask the question, like, what that entails. Pretty much. Safest way to use AI. Don't use it. There you go. There's your course done for you. I just saved you however long that needs to be. Okay, so why did I come up here? I don't know how to get the fuck out of this dungeon. You got 15 minutes to raise incidents. Fair enough, I suppose. I don't really know how to get out of here. I don't know how to get out of this dungeon. Probably should have paid more attention. Ah, well. Telling you to use only approved AI tools. Here's our company's own LLM. It's the only one you're allowed to use for security reasons. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, boss man. Oh, I'm fucking stupid. Alright, well. We figured it out in the end.
Whatever game you're playing, Lilith, it doesn't matter now. I have the key to the Well of Souls.
Then redemption lies within your grasp, and the choice is yours. Will you save one brother, or will you save them all? Promise you'll come back in one piece.
Well. You're up in Dublin, actually, for a lunch with work for the Cork GAA. Oh. How was it? Was it a nice lunch, at least? Because that's a long drive for a lunch. You know what I mean? That better be the best fucking lunch you've had in your damn life. Lovely food and free drink. So how did you get... Oh, did you take a train then to Dublin? Or was somebody else driving?
Shall you browse to your heart's content?
Yeah, they even paid for your train and taxi? Nice.
Yes, I'll make good use of this.
You're sitting next to the CTO?
A fair.
Glad you had a nice time.
Yes, I'll... 'll... 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 'will... 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 'will...
Networking like mad you were. Jess, good on you. Good on you. Working too hard, so you were down. You were just delighted to go on an adventure? Fair enough.
I have the key, Crowfather.
Then at last you may enter the Well of Souls. But once undertaken, there is no returning on this path.
I've come this far, Crowfather. I'm not turning back.
Then be warned, Rider of Death. A dark presence guards the well, and the seeds of corruption writhe within.
The well is corrupted.
Yes, but not the nameless kind you have faced thus far. No. Corruption has chosen a champion, a voice to sound its clarion call.
Then I will see this finished. Here and now.
Remember what you have learned, Rider. Corruption is the end of all things. Even death.
You're going up again with Tom for the orchestra?
Tree, the keys, the well. Why do I get the sense you are testing me?
You test yourself, old friend. For what you've done. For what you had to do. And now you face the ultimate test. Will you bring death? Or give life?
Right, so there is one more Star Wars Orchestra. Ooh. I think this is actually the end of the game, by the way. I think this might actually be it. Do we have to go in here right now? No. But you know what? We're going to. We're going to finish up the game today now that we have the chance to. Because I think this is just a fight. And then I think we're done. I could be wrong though, but I think it's just a fight and then we're finished.
Have you ever wondered, Death, why you are untouched, while those around you wither and rot in the grip of corruption? Could it be that you are already blackened by the sin of betrayal? How can you defeat that which seethes in your own heart? You cannot stop me without forever damning your soul!
Hello, Absalom.
Then so be it.
I should have bought some healing potions.
Grow weak, brother.
I fucked up. I didn't buy healing potions. Yep. I should have bought healing potions. Shit. Well, let me take the Walk of Shame back to Ostagoth so I can buy some healing potions because I'm a goddamn lunatic. Yeah, this is the end of the game, so we're going to finish the game today. So next week we'll have 3 days of Flintlock and then 3 days of Kazan. Whoop whoop. Yep. I mean, there is one more bit of DLC we could do, but I don't think there's enough content in me stopping the stream today and then coming back to it next week to simply do one more episode. So we're gonna...
Salutation, fellow wanderer.
Let's see, do you have any better shoes? That's better. We'll buy those.
I've held onto that for ages.
Thank you. Are you still playing Stardew and stuff since your stream? Since watching stream the first time? I basically, what I plan on doing was, I'm putting Stardew on pause for a little bit, but I might not put it on pause for long. I might alternate streams on Saturday, because I find that my Saturday streams do the worst of my streams by like a margin. Like my Saturday streams, I'm like, do I even bother streaming on Saturdays? But I've got 2 relatively long games going right now in Kazan and Flintlock, so I want to finish those, and then we're probably going to go into something else for a while. But I plan on playing Stardew again, so what I'll probably do is once I finish Flintlock, which is going to happen first, I'll move Kazan to the start of the week, and then do a few days of FM, and then do Stardew on Saturdays. But Saturdays are my, like, dead day streaming. I don't really know why I do it, but it is one of those things where I think it just has to be done. Because the more you stream, the more likely you are to be seen, so. Oh. Also, yes, there's still a bit war going on, because we haven't finished year 1 yet.
You must be purified! Feel the power you burn!
I didn't put on my new gear. God, I'm fucking stupid. Where is the new boots? You got hooked? Fair. Does happen. Does happen with Stardew. Ow. Oh. Well, that shoulder's not going to work very well.
Take my hand once more, brother.
That's it. Also, I love the name of the achievement of the end of this game. For my brother. Number 4. Because there's always 4 horsemen.
I've killed Absalom. Stopped the corruption. I stand at last at the Well of Souls, with no idea what I must do next.
It is quite simple, and yet most difficult.
I'm in no humor for riddles, Crowfather.
You may tap the power of the well to return the kingdom of man, or you may resurrect the Nephilim. But know that choosing one will forever doom the other.
My brother War. I would protect him above all.
To return man to the earth will require a sacrifice. Thus, from death came life, and the seeds of humanity were resown. But death's journey was not ended. On the shattered earth, his brother War had slain the destroyer.
You will be hunted. The White City for certain. The Council, and there will be others. You would wage this war alone?
No. Not alone.
War had broken the seventh seal, summoning the horsemen of the apocalypse.
There's
And the
Fury.
number of the riders
There's
shall
Strife.
ever be 4.
And death. And that is Darksiders 2. That's the entire game. By far one of the best games, I think, out of THQ Nordic at the time. Well, THQ at the time. Excellent, excellent game. Was the last in the series for about 6 or 7 years before Darksiders 3 came around. We've unlocked Nightmare Mode. There is New Game Plus, which is an option. But that is it. That is the entirety of it. YouTube. Hello, how are you? Good to see you again, YouTube. Just want to let you know, if you've been watching this so far, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys for more content. Likely more Darksiders stuff in the future, too. With the Darksiders II Deathinitive Edition done, the game annoyed me at times with some of its technical problems. The story and the combat was as good as I ever remember it being. But I will say that if you're planning on playing this, maybe get the GOG version. That might run a bit better. I played this on Steam, so that's a suggestion for you guys. I would suggest taking a look at it as an alternative to this version, the Steam version. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time for some more. Bye, YouTube.